What's going on, everybody? I'm going to show you how to set up 3 separate AI bots today. You guys can choose which ones you want to use. Obviously, I would go with the first one. First is the best. Click New Projects. You're going to go ahead and name the project name whatever you like. For this one, we'll go ahead and, since it's a Facebook one, we'll do Facebook lead follow-up. And then the project will to call Facebook leads within 5 minutes. And in this area, you're going to want to go to the LLM TTS version down there. The recordings one is an older LLM version. You do not want to use that one. And if you want to go ahead and use English, you put English. If you want to do French, you put FR. For German, GE, and you guys can choose whatever language. Obviously, that's its own benefits as well. And you go ahead and click through there and click on to Add New Agent. And I'm going to go ahead and just implement some of the information in here. Taylor Pinnacle Advisory Group. This is obviously just a dummy one right here. You guys can set up yours however you want. So if you need to pause the video at any portion of this as well, go ahead and just pause the video and kind of do what you guys need to do as well. But here's the green messages. They'll say, hello, this is Taylor from Pinnacle Advisory, speaking to first names. So these are custom outputs that you guys can put into it too, and there'll be a list of those inside of our software system too that you guys can use. So you'll have a wide list of that inside of the Millennial PLS software actually. And the voicemail message is just the voicemail message that it'll leave if the caller doesn't answer. And so that go ahead and just click next right there and give your bot some context. So this is going to be where you put the prompt in at, and you're going to want to put you can pause it like I was just saying here. You're going to want to put in the very beginning part of it, explain who they are, what they're doing, kind of just like the initial prompt. And then from there, we're going to go into the general information, what they're calling about, and that additional details there too. So like I was saying, if you need to pause this and kind of read it just to give an idea of what you guys need to add in yourselves, go ahead and do that too. But for this too, you can even copy and paste some of this information or just, retype it out yourself. And then down at the bottom right there, we have the questions and answers. So the data retrieval, this is really big as well. So I would definitely, implement this as much as you can. And if you want to go for like the appointment booking, you're going to want to put down at the bottom right there too, the last stuff too, to finish up the booking. We can always help you with that as well. From here, where the rules to pretty much input, output, the things you don't want to do, we have those in there, so you copy and paste them and just click next right there too. Right here, you're going to have your actual questions and answers. You're going to want to put as many of these in as you can, because this is going to really what feeds the bot as much information, because if it doesn't have an answer, it's going to try to pull from these ones over here as well, which that is going to be a huge part of it as well. So if you guys do have your own custom data that and you can implement into here too, it's just going to make it that much more successful. And from there, we can actually start chatting with the bot too. So you're going to want to make sure that it is able to communicate with you, obviously. So go ahead in there and chat with it, type in. This is just the typing that you can obviously call it, but in the beginning, let's just go ahead and go into here. If we need to make any additional changes, make some changes, go into here and retype it in. So there you go. Sorry to hear all that, boom, boom, boom. So that's how you basically get it all going to set up too. And we'll go over on another call on how to call them. I actually do have a couple additional options available too. I know that not everybody wants to use my system, but if there is additional options out there, I do want to put them forward. So we're going to go over Air right now. Air, chat.air, it's one of the newer programs out there. You'll just sign up. You can use one of their automated systems. You can claim your first 5 free calls. Be careful though, just when you do create those, they do charge you $100. They didn't really tell me that. So here's a great way to get your call script together. So you can actually go into here and have AI create one for you too. So you can have the abandoned cart script, the pain and desire script. You go in here and feed it different information too. You can see here, I'm going to do it for Convo bots. Let me actually just go into my website for my client, go into their information, grab some of their information, put it into here for them too. And you can see they come up with comprehensive solutions in order to, the benefits, blah, blah, blah. And they're actually Air's going to come up with their own little data script here for you too, which they say it's been proven to work as well. So if you guys are having trouble coming up with your, the information that I was just showing you in the previous part, go ahead and go into here, implement this information. They'll actually feed you your own script. So go ahead and copy that script and you can implement that information into your actual data sets that we just went over. Or if you want to create a custom knowledge panel, there's actually a great video by Liam out there right now. So we'll just go over that and he'll show us how to create a custom knowledge panel. If you guys are interested in hearing some of our AI calls too, please leave a message down below or a comment saying what you guys want. Or if you're needing a custom AI chatbot built for your business, please reach out to us too.
is go to the knowledge base tab here, click new knowledge base, and here we're going to call it customer support KB. Call it whatever you want. And here we can upload a document that's going to be added to our knowledge base. So I'm going to go upload documents. Off screen, I've created a demo for Bill's Balloon Outlets, which is something I've featured on the channel before, a e-commerce store that's...
Hi, this is Debbie, Bill's wife. Welcome to Bill's Balloons Outlet. How can I help?
Hi there. I was wondering if you ship outside the United States.
Currently, we only ship within the United States.
Okay, and how long does shipping usually take?
Standard shipping usually takes about 3 to 5 business days. But if you need your order sooner, we do offer expedited shipping options for an additional fee.
Cool. I'm interested in a custom order. Do you do custom balloon orders?
Absolutely. We specialize in custom balloons for personal events, corporate branding, and more. Just get in touch with our customer service for more information on custom orders.
Yep. Sweet, thank you.
And then we're also going to go over another additional one here too, kind of how this is set up. So I did find an additional video by a guy named Bo Sar, where he actually goes over on how to really set one of these up too. So if you guys are curious on how to actually set up one of these yourself, you'll go ahead, you'll need to create yourself a voice flow account, which is actually the previous owner of the video. Liam, he has his own system called voice flow too. And right here, we'll watch Bo Sar go over how to actually create one of these yourself. So you'll create your own assistant right here.
Once you've signed up with VoiceFlow, let's create a new assistant, give it a name, say voice assistant, select the modality, chat in our case, and language English, click continue, and create new assistant. By default, you'll have this template created by VoiceFlow. Just delete all that and keep only start. Now we're gonna add some knowledge base. On the left hand side, click on the content icon, then knowledge, and add data source. There are different types of data source available. It can be in the form of plain text, files, URLs, or a sitemap. For example, if you click on sitemap, you can add a sitemap URL and VoiceFlow will crawl the data from the site. Just paste the website URL and at the end add sitemap.xml and it will import all of the URLs from the site. Unfortunately, not every site would have a sitemap, so in my case, I'll use plain text option. I have it prepared already, so I'll just copy and paste a sample knowledge base for a dental clinic and click import. Next, we need to assign a persona to this assistant. Click on this gear button at the top, and here we can first of all select the AI model. I'm gonna leave GPT 3.5 Turbo, and at the bottom you'll see system window. It says give the system a role that it should play when creating your answers. I'm gonna delete the default one and paste my instructions for a virtual assistant that is designed to assist with queries related to my imaginary Bo Sar dental clinic. Provide the relevant guidelines and click save. Okay, moving on to Replit. Once you sign up, use the Replit link from the video description and you'll get to this template. Click on the Use Template button, give it a name, and click Use Template. Now you should get this pop-up saying Configure Missing Secret Values. Click Manage Secrets, and here you need to paste your VoiceFlow secret API key. Now, if you don't do this, this system won't work. This is how we link Replit to our VoiceFlow assistant. Head back to VoiceFlow. On the left hand side, click on the integration icon, and from here you can copy your API key. Paste it as a value in Replit and click Add Secret. Now in Replit, to make the required changes, go to Source, then IVR, and the handler.js. Here you'll find the whole system prompt again. You need to adapt it to your requirements. Go through the whole text and feel free to change it. Make sure you change the names, like here you have Bo Sar Dental. Also, you have assistant response. This is the first phrase the bot would say when someone calls. So make sure to change it as well. And once done, click stop and run again, just to update the code. That's pretty much all the changes you need to do in Replit, and the last step is to connect it to Twilio. Once you sign up with Twilio, go to phone numbers, then click manage, and you can either add your existing number or buy one from Twilio. Just click buy a number and it is very affordable here. Once you have an active one, click on the number and you'll be able to configure it on this page. The only change you need to make here is to replace the URL under a call comes in section. Switch back to Replit, click on the replit.dev and copy the dev URL from here. That's how we link Twilio to our system. When pasting this link to Twilio, make sure you add to the end of the URL /IVR/launch. If you don't do this, the system will not work. Once done, scroll down, save configuration, and that's it. Now you can call this Twilio number and test it out.
Recently, the FCC did pass laws where you are unable to cold call with an AI bot. So you guys do need to get consent before you are doing these outbound calls. But obviously, we already go over that in our courses as well. Always like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And please, watch the next video as well. Please leave a comment below if you guys have any questions or want us to create a separate AI chatbot for you. We'll be able to go ahead and set that up for you as well. Awesome. Thank you guys.